jump straight into the technical analysis of HCC stock. Here I have the Fibonacci sequence up and ready, along with the EMA 200 and the VWAP. Essentially what I'm seeing here is a good setup for the Fibonacci golden zone. Idea essentially is we're going to have a previous ceiling price right here of around $42 per share, and we're seeing the EMA approaching this golden zone between the 0.38 and I believe 0.018 here. And finally, the VWAP is already in that said gold zone there. So to play out a historic golden zone play, I did call this out in my previous Amazon video about, I believe, 2 weeks ago. Essentially what we see here for Amazon back around August 15th was a great golden zone opportunity here where we saw a previous ceiling. The price of $121 a share acted as a ceiling for Amazon. And then finally, Amazon had this great bull run, but then you're going to have a pushback with any bull run. And the EMA 200 is in the golden zone along with the anchored VWAP here. So if I were to do a sell, so let's say I were to put a put on Amazon on August 15th, and we're going to play this out and see what happens. Essentially, we're going to see the price of Amazon start to dip back down towards that golden zone, having great returns right there. So once the close price hits that golden zone and meets our bumpers here, the price line, the EMA, and that VWAP, I would say that's a great opportunity to exit your put position. Just the sell alone, that's plus 12 right there. So imagine what the percentage would be for your contracts. And then this in and of itself, this right here, the fact that the close price along with all your technical analyses, your VWAP and EMA, this meetup provides more potential for the stock to bounce off this previous ceiling and respect this EMA and VWAP that we see coming into play in the golden zone. So if I were to continue this rewind here, that's going to provide you with a fantastic play on Amazon if you're able to switch between that put and then buy some shares or maybe a call even. So that is what I'm seeing happening right here with HCC. I'm seeing this great bull run for coal stocks. Raw material goods here have been doing decently well. My only fear would be is if we have a recession scared environment, higher interest rates, if bonds are going to give you 5%, then the investor benefit for holding stock decreases, because I could just go get a bond, I could go get a CD or whatever, have basically no risk and collect 5% and I'm happy, right? So the benefits of owning energy, raw goods, raw resource stocks are going to decrease as interests go up. So we see a great run by Warrior Metal Coal, and it's great, but it could overstay its welcome here, and we could potentially see this price go back down towards the golden zone where we already see the VWAP, anchored VWAP in the golden zone, along with the previous price ceiling that we saw occur twice back in March 2023. So I would be excited to see the price drop to, I want to say, around $45 to $44 a share. And we see that anchor VWAP and EMA reach together around there. And this could easily provide support for further moves to the upside after this short divergence to the downside. This is what I'm seeing for Warrior Metal. I think I do have two put contracts currently for HCC. This is based on the technicals. I am looking at their financials, their fundamentals, and they look pretty good. They do have a great cash position, so they can very much benefit from short-term investments, collect 5%, they can very much benefit from their great cash position. So the fundamentals do look good. They are increasing their coal reserves. They're building out more infrastructure near their existing mines. I believe in Alabama. I would have to go back and double check. So even though the financials look good, based on the technicals, I'm seeing a opportunity here that I'm gonna take the risk on and see what happens. I called it out on the Amazon play, and as we saw, it worked fantastic. These three signals, your recent ceiling, EMA, VWAP, and your Fibonacci, use those, and I'm going to see where it goes. You could also go to the Intrendias website here, and we can go to the free technical analysis algorithm. We're going to type in HCC into the symbol search. The website has changed. I did some work around the terminal where you get all your information in a nice little data table. We could see that the Intrendias algorithm has underperformed the stock here. HCC has had a great run, 122% up ever since 2021. So take anything with a grain of salt, of course. But based on the algorithm, we are seeing a lot of sell signals in October, most recent sell signal being October 12th. And at the very bottom, you could see and compare HCC, the stock itself, and Intrendias algorithm. And then finally, you get news based on the symbol that you type in. So I hope you enjoy the new setup of the Intrendias terminal. Let me know if you would like the technicals back in the first graph here. I did have a bunch of technical analyses back here, like EMAs and Fibonacci lines and all that stuff. But in attempts to try and figure out who my audience is, I'm curious to see if you guys prefer just the buy and sell signals or if you'd like more tools. So definitely let me know if you prefer one or the other. And I think this graph is a super fun way and more helpful to kind of compare visually which performed better, the stock or the algorithm itself. So I hope you enjoy the new upgrades to the Intrendias terminal. Let me know what you think. And let me know what you think of this HCC play. Thank you for watching Intrendias and using the terminal. And I'll see you guys in the next one.